Recording in progress.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We're excited to bring EMDA and new members FederUnacoma together to talk about expanding U.S.-Italy collaboration through EIMA. This is an exciting time through our international partnerships in our industry, and today is all about opportunity, connection, and growth, and strengthening relationships across the borders. We're honored to have Chris Yancey with us as well. He's a longtime member and president of the board of directors, and he's going to be sharing his experience of attending EIMA and helping address some questions you may already be thinking about. But first, it's my pleasure to introduce Fabio, representing FederUnacoma and EIMA International. So, Fabio, thank you for being here, and I will turn the floor over to you to get started.
Thank you, Celeste. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to the Italian representatives. First of all, I would like to thank EMDA in the person of Celeste, as well as Italian Trade Agency Giulia Salmaso and my colleague Santana Morgese, who supported the organization of this event. And of course, all EMDA associate members. As a FederUnacoma, we recently joined EMDA, so we are eager to work together with EMDA. And I'm going to give some useful tips and some insights about the upcoming EIMA International. I'm gonna to share the screen. Sorry. Okay. First of all, few words about FederUnacoma. FederUnacoma is the Italian Federation of Agriculture Machinery Manufacturers. We represent three sectors: agriculture machinery, garden equipment, and components. Currently, we have 370 members, representing the 80% of domestic production, and 70% of Italian production is exported to more than 185 countries in the world. Since 1969, the Federation has been organizing one of the most relevant show in the world for agriculture mechanization, EIMA International. And I'm going to share with you today the upcoming 47th edition of EIMA International 2026, scheduled from 10 to 14 of November. EIMA International is one of the most important and prestigious trade show in the world for agriculture mechanics, gathering all stakeholders related to this sector, like manufacturers, of course, importers, distributors, researchers, universities, contractors, students as well, and technicians. So it's a place where every 2 years all these people can look at the cutting-edge technologies. Within the show, we have 14 product sectors covering all technologies from land preparation, land reclamation, up to harvesting the products. So you can see the list of all sectors, including, of course, garden equipment, components, and machinery for livestock and forestry, as well as the machinery for energy from renewable sources. So we have 14 product sectors and over than 1,000 product categories in the catalog. This slide is showing a snapshot related to the last EIMA International edition in 2024. It was a record-breaking edition. We had more than 350,000 attendees, 63,000 from abroad, representing 150 countries. From US, we registered about 1,350 attendees. It was the first country representing the American continent. In terms of exhibitors, we had 1,750 exhibitors, 700 from abroad, more than 4,000 B2B meetings held during the country's focus days, and I will talk later on, thanks to the organization of an incoming business mission of foreign delegations through the Italian Trade Agency, and more than 150 seminars, workshops, press conferences, and insights. This year, we changed all the branding. So we have a complete rebranding of our show, starting from the logo on the top left, and covering all the logos for the showcases we have within the fair. So we want to revamp the language of the show, which is one of the new features of this edition. We confirmed the so-called area EIMA Extend. EIMA Extend is a space introduced during the last edition 2024, allocated to the institutions, primarily the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Sovereignty and Forestry, together with the associations of farmers, contractors, in order to emphasize the entire Italian agri-food and agro-industrial supply chain. This year we have a new guest, the Ministry of Enterprises and Made in Italy, because this ministry is in charge of the show system in Italy, and EIMA International was included among the important exhibitions in Italy as the home of the Made in Italy for the agriculture mechanics. EIMA is not a show of technology, is also a place where education, training is carried out. And in this case, we have a specific showcase, EIMA Campus, coordinated by the Italian Association of Agricultural Engineering, with 11 universities and research centers. And we have a rich program of lectures and conferences on the main relevant topics related to technology, economics, and techniques. EIMA International is an event speaking the language of industry, agriculture, business, and key issues of the future, which are interested to all stakeholders. So far, we have the best of the world's existing technologies. It's a platform connecting mechanics, education, research, and institutions, and also is a place where we can discuss the future of agriculture in the world, facing the new challenges. This is the new campaign for 2026 edition. We rebranded the campaign of EIMA International, and the claim is Design Agriculture Future. So we have a double meaning, design the agriculture and outlining the strategies for the development of the primary sector. This is EIMA. Okay. Within the show, we have five, since many editions, showcases. Uh, Here you can see the five showcases. Starting from the left, we have EIMA Componenti related to components for agriculture and garden equipment. Is the core, let me say, sector of EIMA, covering almost 800 exhibitors. So almost half of the overall exhibitors at EIMA are represented by manufacturers of components. When we talk about components, we refer to mechanics, hydraulics, electronics, electrics, components for irrigation, for crop protection equipment, as well as wearing parts. A new, quite new showcase called EIMA Digital, addressed to the latest technologies in terms of IoT, precision farming, robotics, telematics. EIMA Energy is for the all technologies processing the residues from forestry and agriculture applications to produce bioenergies. EIMA Green is allocated for the garden equipment and equipment for greenkeeping maintenance. And the last but not least, EIMA Hydrotech is addressed to the technologies used in the irrigation, so water management. We know how it is important managing water in agriculture, as well as preserving this natural resource, as 70% of the of water is used in agriculture and at world level. And also due to the climate changes, we need to manage better and better water. Applications for the upcoming EIMA International 2026 started on 20 of November last year. And up to date, we recorded a high level of number of applications. We almost sold out. And we have some sectors on a waiting list, like the components sector, the crop protection equipment, and the irrigation equipment sectors. We have all the leading brands in the global mechanization already applied for the fair. We have a new hall 35, bigger than the current one. And we are going to prepare a new layout of the outdoor show areas, because EIMA is not only a static show, but it is also a dynamic show. And of course, our colleagues are working for the final layout in order to allocate as much as possible all applicants. As I said before, EIMA is also as an outdoor area. Here in this slide, we see the five specific areas for the Tractors of the Year contest, the robotics, real, the EIMA Energy for the technologies dealing with the bioenergies. The Contractor Driver Trophy is a tractor driving skill competition, and the Garden Emotion is the for new technologies on garden equipment. In the following two slides, I just included some pictures of the Garden Emotions at the last edition. It was related to the test of robot mowers. On the lower right side, you can see a picture related to the real outdoor area. Real stands for Robotic Electronics Agriculture Live. So we simulated a orchard and vineyard in order to test agriculture robots. In this slide, you can see also the arena for the Tractors Contest, Tractor of the Year. It's an international contest made of a jury by journalists and experts, awarding tractors for different product categories. In 2025, they introduced a new category related to the autonomous tractors. And the last one is related to the showcase of bioenergy supply chains, mainly forestry equipment. This is the new location of the show areas, identified by different logos, as you can see from this floor plan of the fairground in Bologna. EIMA is also recognized for his international feature. And to do that, let me say that 12 months before the show, we start with the international promotion. And for this edition, we already scheduled 20 conferences, press conferences, and presentations. Today, we are just one of these 20 events. And for the stages, we already included some countries listed in the slide, but we are also preparing additional events covering different countries other than listed in the slide. And we have a strong cooperation with the Italian Trade Agency to promote this show abroad and to increase the level of internationalization in terms of foreign attendees. And through a specific financing by our government, we are going to, Italian Trade Agency is going to organize an incoming business mission of economic operators, mainly importers, distributors, representatives, also manufacturers from 90 countries. And these buyers will be involved in B2B meetings with Italian exhibitors at EIMA to be held in a specific area called International Delegations Pavilion.
Fabio, do you mind if I jump in? Sorry, I'm Giulia, Italian Trade Agency from Houston. I hope everybody can see me. Sorry, Fabio, to interrupt you, but I just share on the chat room all my references because I will be the person to contact you to be selected for the US delegation later on this year if you're interested. Of course, only if you're interested in that. So I left all my references in the chat. Sorry, Fabio.
No, thank you, Julia. I will just mention, I plan to mention you after my presentation because, of course, US will be part of this specific program organized by the Italian Trade Agency in cooperation with the FederUnacoma. This year, we have also not only B2B meetings in this specific pavilion, but also meetings at the stands. It will be a pilot project for a small specific group. But in any case, economic operators will have the chance to visit stands individually in order to look directly at the technologies and talk with manufacturers. This year we have three country focuses. First one is Americas, so all the continent, with a specific reference to Mercosur, Europe, and Asia. We have other initiatives planned and organized by FederUnacoma. Over the last three editions, we organized a so-called initiative Special Guest addressed to the international association partners. And of course, EMDA will be part of that. Dealers and distributors, professional agriculture organizations, European bodies, CEOs, and top managers from relevant industries. So it's a specific initiative in order to benefit from some, let me say, specific services like shuttle services from airport to the fairground, a specific lounge where to organize meetings, have Wi-Fi access, get a welcome kit, and also a specific channel to enter into the fairground. This is, of course, all these initiatives are addressed to enhance the internationalization of our show. In this picture, you have what we did in the previous edition with a specific program carried out by Italian trade agencies. I don't want to repeat the numbers you can see in the slide, but of course, due to the increase of financing this year, we are committed to increase the number of buyers and journalists as well, because we are also inviting journalists in order to visit the show, making articles and promote our show abroad. And this will be carried out with the Italian trade agency.
Yeah, usually we are able to bring people from journalists from farm equipment, equipment manufacturer, precision equipment 1 year. Yeah, just to give you an idea of the kind of, journalists that we usually bring with us. Sorry.
Yeah. Last year, we had 3 buyers from US and 1 journalist. And of course, our commitment into at least double or triple number, because for us, US market is strategic. It's very, very important. We know very well that over the last 2 years, faced a slowdown in the domestic demand, but in 2024 was the first destination market of the Italian agricultural machinery, exports of Italian agricultural machinery and tractors. And so for us, it's a really, really important market. Within EIMA, we have also some awards. The main one is addressed to the technical innovations. It was launched in 1986. Is addressed only to EIMA exhibitors, regardless they are Italian or foreigners. And we have 2 specific awards. It's like a sort of a gold and silver medals. The gold medal is a technical innovation, and the silver one is a technical evolution. So there is a specific jury made up of professors, representatives of associations of farmers, contractors, universities, also representatives of foreign universities and associations. And since the last edition, we emphasize this contest by organizing a specific event where we are going to carry out a ceremony to handle the awards to the companies. And this will be on the 1st October in Bologna. The event will be a hybrid one, so physical and streaming, in order to involve not only the domestic, the national press, but also the international ones. In 2024, we launched the EIMA Social Award. We know very well how important are influencers nowadays. And this year we confirmed this award by adding an additional platform such as LinkedIn. So we have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And you can see at the bottom the social award categories in terms of creativity, storytelling, best integrated communication, technical content, etc. Also, this award is addressed to EIMA exhibitors. EIMA is not only a place where we can see live the technologies, the cutting edge technologies, solutions, but also a place where we can discuss the agricultural mechanics. Here we have a sum up of the main topics. In the coming months, we'll update the program. And this is the last slide of the EIMA International presentations. Of course, we are looking forward to seeing as much as possible visitors from US to this big show to be held from 10 to 14 of November. And this year we changed the days from Tuesday to Saturday instead of Wednesday and Sunday as previously occurred. Thank you very much again. And Celeste, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Perfect. I think we're just going to leave this time now for you and Chris to do some questionnaires about kind of, actually, Chris, I was hoping you could share with everybody a little bit about your experience of going in the past.
Yeah, sure. My experience going to the EIMA show was very eye-opening to how many different manufacturers and how diverse the businesses were representing the different market segments. It was kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. There was so much there to see. I was a little bit unprepared going over there because I just didn't realize how big the show was. I know going back, one of my questions would be for Fabio or Julia is there a official platform to schedule a meeting in advance with certain exhibitors that are going to be there so I can have that meeting scheduled before we show up?
I'll leave Fabio answering actually, because we as Italian trade agency are the bridge to connect you, US operator, to FederUnacoma, the Italian Association of Agricultural Manufacturing. So I can support you in using the platform if the platform exists. So I'll leave to Fabio.
Yes, Julia, sorry, but I missed the last part of the question of Chris.
No problem. We can ask it again. Fabio, is there a official platform to schedule a meeting with an exhibitor at the EIMA show before we get there? Is there a platform that you're aware of? Okay.
Yeah, we set up a platform for the B2B meetings organized by Italian Trade Agency in cooperation with the FederUnacoma, because we upload all the buyers and economic operators in this platform, and we ask the Italian exhibitors to identify the most interested buyers they want to organize B2B meetings, and then we issue the agenda for each foreign buyer as well as for the Italian exhibitor by matchmaking both needs.
Fabio, is there a way that you can share that link with Celeste so we can put that link on our website to make it an easy button for the members of EMDA?
Yeah, are you referring to the show as a whole? Are you referring to the show or to the B2B meetings?
To the B2B meetings. Can we schedule a meeting in advance as we do the research for the show through the website? Is there a link to where we can have access to the decision maker that's going to be there for the exhibitor of said exhibitor that we might be interested in?
No, the platform is used for the economic operators hosted by Italian Trade Agency.
Okay.
So it's a specific incoming program for buyers hosted by Italian Trade Agency. If you want to interact with the Italian exhibitors, you can do through the EIMA website.
You can.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can plan, you can contact directly Italian exhibitors in order to introduce yourself and also to ask for a separate meeting.
Okay,
Okay,
Fabio,
perfect.
you and I can get together and I'll get that put on our portal so it's easy for them to find as well. So great question. Thanks, Chris.
No, perfect. I have another question, Fabio. If there's people that are trying to set a budget for the shows that they visit, what's the biggest difference between EIMA and Agritechnica? What would be the one reason to pick one show over the other? What would you give our audience?
Well, I believe the main difference between EIMA and Agritechnica is that EIMA is more focused on small and medium mechanization for specialty crops like fruit and vegetables, but it offers also technologies for open field crops. We know very well that Agritechnica is more addressed on big mechanization. So at Agritechnica, you cannot find mechanizations for horticulture, for orchards, for vineyards. But you can find mostly for open field crops, cash crops like cereals, forages, oilseeds, and so far EIMA offers a full package of technological solutions for every agriculture.
Perfect. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, my experience, Celeste and Fabio, when I went over there as a first-time attendee, I thought the show was very well organized, very well laid out. It was easy to see the exhibitors and speak with them. Everything was very well mapped. I thought that the show was huge. It was overwhelming, and I would say to anybody listening, you really need to do your homework before you go over there. It is hard to see the show in the time that is allotted for the show to be seen. So there definitely needs to be some homework before you go. I have one more question, Fabio. I did see we hear EIMA say agriculture a lot, but my visit, I saw at the EIMA show a push for new exhibitors or exhibitors in the construction market. Um, do you see an expansion of going after new exhibitors or new market segments to serve the construction market also?
Well, this year, as I said before, we have newcomers as exhibitors, especially from foreign countries, mostly because EIMA is, let me say, considered as a platform, not only for the Italian market, but is a hub for the, let me say, African countries, for the European countries, for many, many markets, because it's a place where you can meet people, attendees, visitors from around 150 countries. So all the world is coming to EIMA. And this is why we this year also we experienced many new exhibitors. I see an increase. We reported an increase also in digital applications in the new technologies. More and more, we have companies and as well also startups dealing with this sector. For the construction, let me say that yeah, we have some exhibitors, but see the construction sector as a sector not really addressed for the construction for construction, but mostly for the land maintenance.
Perfect.
Because we know very well that farmer is not only a person growing crops, but also keeping the landscaping, safeguarding landscaping.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that for sure. Celeste, I really don't have any more questions. I thought Fabio did a wonderful job explaining the IMA show. It is a if anybody listening, you've never been, it is a wonderful place to go look at cutting edge products and really, really well laid out show. So your experience going there will be very fulfilling. No doubt about it.
Great. Thank you so much for your questions. I was wondering if anybody else on here has any questions they'd like to ask Fabio. And then if anybody else had anything
May
else to
I
add.
add,
Go ahead.
Celeste, sorry, may I add a specific feature of EIMA that I missed in my presentation? Maybe it's the most important. EIMA is, as I said before, we have 14 product sectors. And one of the main assets of EIMA is we have a specific pavilions for each sector. So what does it mean? That if you are interested in some technologies like irrigation, like tillage, like whatever, harvesting, you don't need to visit the whole show. You can visit only some specific pavilions. And this is one of the strengths of EIMA compared to the rest of the trade shows on agricultural machinery in the world. So we do not mix up all sectors. It's a very professional show.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to add or ask Fabio before we close?
No, I can suggest, sorry, just to show you a 1 minute and 30 seconds video that more than words can show you what you can see at EIMA, if you don't mind, just to end on a sweet note. How about that? Let me share my screen then. Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1.
Julia, there is no sound in this
Julia,
video.
Julia, may I try to launch the video clip from my laptop?
Sorry?
May I launch the video clip from my laptop because there is some trouble
Okay.
in
Okay.
your computer?
Okay.
I will try, sorry.
Very likely. Okay.
Okay, if you permit, can I add one more thing on the Chris question? He questioned that between Agritechnica and EMA, which is better and which is to be planned. Am I audible to everyone?
Mhm.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah,
So
I can hear you. Yeah.
Absolutely because as far as an international visitor, I would like to add one thing that EMA and Agritechnica both are good shows and you can go anywhere. But the main thing is that the dates are not overlapping. It's a separate year that is a different year. So the 1 year gap. So you can plan in both of the shows. So it is not like you have to choose one. You can select both the shows because it is in 2024 EMA, then 2025 Agritechnica, then 2026 EMA, and 2027. So you can select both of the shows, so there is no confusion. For us, there is no confusion as far as the international visitors. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fabio, you're on mute.
I will try to launch the video clip.
Okay.
It's a difficult task.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
No, you got my same problem, Fabio. It's impossible to share the audio, apparently.
I can also post this with the email as well, so that people can
Yeah,
go
I
through it
think
as well.
exactly. I think it
So
will be
Fabio, you
better.
can give your background commentary on this video.
Yeah. Fabio's not hearing us. Let me chat. Fabio. Yeah, Santa, please tell him that it's not working. You got the same issue.
Just
I
imagine you're in a little
Yes,
quaint
exactly.
restaurant in Bologna and you're hearing that
Ah.
little soft music in the background. That's the background.
Sì.
Actually, it was a powerful rock song. And okay.
Or I can give music and you can, Julia, you start giving your commentary back on the background.
Oh, if you want. Yeah, so we totally forgot to mention one of the main assets of EIMA that when you go to Bologna, the environment and everything around you is not Germany, is Italy. Okay.
Oh,
Sometimes
it's
I can make a little difference. Okay.
the food and the atmosphere in Bologna is the best I've ever
Sorry,
seen. Oh yeah,
I
it's so
thought
good.
that I was told that the audio, the volume was not properly on.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry
Fabio,
about that,
don't
but
worry. In
you
the
had a glimpse
meantime,
of what was EIMA in
yeah.
2024.
In the meantime, we were promoting EIMA using other assets like tortellini and the thing that around.
Yeah.
I mean, being Italy, when when you send a ticket to participate to a trade show that kind, there is also attached something not material that is Italy itself, right? So sometimes it makes the difference.
Hey, Fabio, I have a very important question for you. Can
Yeah.
you handle a very important question?
Sure. I'm listening to you.
Is the food better in Bologna or Germany? I need to know.
But well, Bologna is okay. Is an historical fairground. Of course, nothing else to compare with the Hanover fairground because we know very well there is one of the biggest in the world, Hanover. But maybe it's quite big because in Bologna you can visit the fairground by foot, not needed to catch the bus inside the fairground. In Agritecnica, it's not easy to visit the fairground, but well, we will be in Bologna for the upcoming editions because, as you know, Bologna is the land of mechanics, engines, hydraulics. Brands like Ferrari, like other important brands are located in the Emilia-Romagna region. So it's famous for this industry and also, as Julia also mentioned it before, you will enjoy a very cooking experience, culinary experience in Bologna because you know we are in Italy, so we enjoy the lifestyle. And
For
then
sure.
Bologna, let me say that it's more attractive than Hanover. I don't want to be unpolite, but this is the truth.
This is very true. Very true.
Well, fantastic. Does anybody have any other questions or anything else they want to add before we close out?
I think we can wrap it up, Celeste.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Julia and Fabio and Chris, for your time and insight and sharing your expertise with us today. We truly appreciate your leadership and your valuable perspective and what you brought to the conversation. And thank you to everybody who's joined us. We're excited about the continued collaboration between EMDA and FederUnacoma and the opportunities ahead. I'll be sending out a recording of today's webinar in an email later this week, so be on the lookout for that if you want to review it. And then also please just mark your calendars for our next webinar. It's Rep Fabric Overview, the Systems of Modern Rep Firms. It's going to be at noon on March 19th. So we look forward to having you join us again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Les. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hope to see you in
Bye.
EIMA. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.